So I'm just getting ready to watch episode 2 of Riz Ahmed's show, Bait.
This is editor Katie. It's pretty obvious that I am about to give spoilers.
Oh my god! Okay, so it just started, and the first thing we hear is a voice, and it's the voice of Patrick Stuart. In case for some reason you don't know who Patrick Stuart is, maybe you're very young. He's Captain Picard on Star Trek, but he's also Professor X on the X-Men. He's like the dad that everyone wishes they have. Patrick Stuart is just this beloved person, okay? Everyone loves Patrick Stuart. Brilliant actor, Shakespearean actor, also a really, 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 really nice guy. So I hear Patrick Stewart's name, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm seeing Riz Ahmed, his character Shaw, is in a podcast run by Patrick Stewart. This is great. Okay. He's giving his name as Sir Patrick Stuart, which is hilarious. So this is a show where people play themselves. Riz Ahmed is pretty much playing himself, and Patrick Stewart is pretty much playing himself. So the character Shaw is telling the world that he's ready to be James Bond. So the episode title is To Troll, To Provoke. I wonder if the episode titles are meanings of Bait, which is the overall name of the show. So he's meeting the security guy who's gonna do security for him. He needs security because of the hate crime that happened in the previous episode. They're both acting like it's a normal thing for someone to just need like a personal security expert. So he's going to get security for his family home for Eid so that they can have security for an Eid celebration. And then we cut back to the podcast with Sir Patrick Stuart. His sister is saying, we shouldn't stay in our home, it's not safe. We should just go to a hotel, which sounds very sensible to me. So everyone has a different idea about how to deal with the hate crime. His sister wants to go to a hotel. Riz is hiring this, or Shaw is hiring this security expert. His brother has got a different security expert. Oh, and that group of security experts are, I don't even want to say what they are. Like, I'm going to end up on a watch list if I even describe what happens in this show. So his brother or cousin has got all his mates who are like kind of like stereotypical scary Muslim men. I mean, this is hilarious, but I actually don't feel like I can laugh at it. And there's an argument over who should do the security, because of course there is. Oh, and there's an auntie who wants to move Eid to a different house. And there's battling aunties who are super nice to each other face to face, but actually they have like this ancient rivalry. And they're competing, I guess, to sort of be the hosts of the Eid celebration. It's really tense. And alarms going off because people are doing things with alarms. And they're all fighting. And hilariously, it turns out that the security expert guy speaks, I guess, either Arabic or Urdu. They use both. And they decide to move the Eid celebration to a different house. And Shaw, the Riz Ahmed character, is super upset. And I don't know why. This is a very sensible solution. Yeah, it's the brother who hired the other security guys. Oh, no, not brother, cousin. And the security guy is super expensive, but he's willing to work for Shaw because he thinks that Shaw is going to be James Bond, and then Shaw will have loads of money. But his cousin wants to do security. Oh, and the cousin feels betrayed now because Riz went to the super professional guy instead of just going to him. Right, so Shaw, the Riz Ahmed character, is going to some fancy party in South Kensington, and he's taking his cousin. And there's protesters. I can't really tell what the protest is about. Oh, there's cops grabbing a guy. His cousin is taking the piss out of him. So the cousin runs his own taxi company that's like a Muslim taxi. So his cousin runs a Muslim taxi company.
Hey, this is Editor Katie. I was confused about whether Zulfi is Shah's brother or his cousin. And I think what's going on there is that they were raised together. Zulfi was adopted. And when Zulfi and Shah are getting along, then Zulfi says he's his brother. But when he's pissed off, Zulfi says Shah is his cousin.
And we get the voiceover from the podcast, which is still going sort of in parallel. Oh, it's the King's Museum Gala. That's where he's going. He's in his tuxedo. He looks very, very dapper. There's a protester, and then Shah doesn't want a photo with the protester because it's not the right image for him right now. They're getting their photos taken. It's all very, fancy. So happy you could make it. He's doing a speech. Oh, he's not really supposed to do a speech. I think he's blagging his way. He's trying to blag his way to do a speech. Oh, just like in the previous episode, he tried to blag his way into playing at that club. But then he had a panic attack and didn't. He thinks that will go better the second time. The podcast going back and forth. Oh, okay. He went to this fancy party because he wants to give a speech because he thinks that will help him get the James Bond role. He's not supposed to do a speech, but he thinks he's just going to sort of blag his way in. So he's talking to the museum director. His cousin is trying to get people to use his taxi company. I just have to stop it for a moment because Patrick Stuart, in the podcast, as we go back and forth, Patrick Stuart is saying to Shah, you and this guy can't be friends. You and your rival can't really be friends. I can't stand Ian McKellen. And it's just so funny because Sir Ian McKellen is sort of like a counterpart of Patrick Stuart. He's the same age. They've been friends forever. They're both theater actors from way back. And everyone knows that they're just really, really good friends for decades. But this is the part where we start to see that this version of Patrick Stuart is maybe not quite as nice as the actual Patrick Stuart. So anyway, I'll start it. I thought that was hilarious. This is Patrick Stuart trash talking Ian McKellen. That would never happen. That would never in a million years happen. So Shah is saying there's plenty of room for all of us at the top. And Patrick Stuart is saying, no, there isn't. You have to fight because there's only room for one. And Shah is saying, I don't pay attention to what people say about me. But apparently the rival guy, the other actor, Raj Thakur, is bigger and more popular and seen as a better actor. Oh, and Patrick Stuart suddenly starts to get actually really mean. Really mean. Oh, so mean. Ah! Da, da, da! And this is the reveal. The camera finally goes to Sir Patrick Stuart, but it's not Patrick Stuart, okay? Shah has been talking to the pig's head. It's the pig's head. Patrick Stuart is the pig's head. Ah! I'm not okay. This is yikes. I know I didn't explain that, but there is no way to explain that it makes sense. It's just Patrick Stuart is a pig's head. Now we're back at the fancy party. I'm not over the pig's head. I can't hear anything anyone said because in my head it's just the Patrick Stuart pig's head. I can't. So Shah talking to the guy who is supposed to be his rival, who apparently, I guess, is also going for the James Bond role. And Shah is talking about the hate crime with the pig's head. Oh, so I think Shah is trying to get the other actor to let him speak. And the other actor is saying, yeah, let's do that. I'll go up first and then I'll bring you up. Oh, Shah called his cousin a security guy and now he's insulted. The cousin is cranky because he hasn't eaten for Ramadan. So the museum is presenting some restored Buddha sculpture, which they took from some other country. It looks really bad. It doesn't look good. So the other actor, Raj Thakur, is going to give a speech. The Buddha statue sculpture is really, really bad looking, and I think it's sort of an emperor no clothes situation where everyone's just acting like they think it's the most beautiful thing they've ever seen. Oh yeah. So the other actor, Raj Thakur, tells the story of the pig's head hate crime as if it was him. He's saying it happened to him. And he's saying his mother is traumatized. And then he's giving this speech that Shaw wanted to make. This is very cynical. This is a very cynical view. Oh, and now Shaw has been invited to speak, but at the same time, his cousin is about to be escorted out by security for some reason. Apparently he was harassing people. Now he's going to speak, but the other actor already said all the stuff that he wanted to say. And now we cut to the Patrick Stuart. Oh, the Patrick Stuart pig's head is called Pig Trick. Patrick Pig Trick. And it's really being so nasty to poor Shaw. This is evil Patrick Stuart pig's head. It's so evil. And he's, because the other actor said he had a pig's head thrown into his mother's house, he just said, I also had a pig's head thrown into my mother's house. Severed pig's head Patrick Stuart is really mean. Really mean. Really mean. It gets surreal. There's a racist, scary guy with a knife who runs at Shaw. Oh, wait. Oh, right. This was a mistake. He broke someone's arm, but the guy whose arm he broke wasn't actually attacking it. I'm quite confused. So I just need to pause this. Just to be clear, because I'm not sure I made this clear enough. Shaw, Riz Ahmed's character, is storing the pig's head, which was thrown through the window as a hate crime. He is storing it in a little tiny refrigerator and talking to it, and it talks back to him in the voice of Patrick Stuart. So just, I have no words. I have no commentary. It's just this show, man. His sister comes to check on him. That's sweet. The last words of the episode, evil severed pig head Patrick Stuart saying, Eid Mubarak. I have to say, like, Patrick Stuart did a very generous thing, because this is a beloved actor who made himself really, really horrifically ugly. Wow. This is so ridiculous. It's really addictive, actually. Like, I really, really, really want to watch the next one. It's so ridiculous. I kind of feel like, in a way, this show is, like, Riz Ahmed is the author, like, working through problems in a very, like, using ridiculousness and absurdity. I have no words. It's really, like, the people in this show say things that you would never, ever, ever say. But it's like, it's fair enough, because it's Riz Ahmed and working with other people who've had those words used against them. But holy crap. Holy crap. But it's actually really powerful. Like, getting this beloved white man to play, like, someone who says all the worst racist things you could possibly think of. And not really just racist, like, it's also mixed up with just other kinds of nastiness as well. I can't get over the Patrick Stuart pig character and the Riz Ahmed character. I mean, how can someone that neurotic even function? How does he get up in the morning and not, like, trip over something and absolutely stab himself to death and die? It's very much, like, this is very much an episode 2 that makes you feel like you just have to immediately watch episode 3. Like, it's very unresolved. Nothing is resolved. I need to know what happens next. And that was completely amazing. I feel like this show sort of sabotages you, because what am I going to tell my friends? Like, what am I going to say to people? I saw this completely amazing show. What happens? Well, there's a Muslim guy and there's a hate crime and a severed pig's head that speaks in the voice of Patrick Stuart. Like, I'm going to sound like a bad person for even liking this. But maybe I can just never tell anyone that. Yeah, how could you describe this show? I don't think you could. Or no, wait, no. I know how you could describe this show. You would have to say, it's very funny, but it's also a very serious commentary on racism. Yeah, that's how you would do it.